Hi there, this is Raymond from Grex Power Tools, and we're here at AWFS 2017. We're here to showcase one of our newest tools. So here we've got our new 21 gauge brad nailer, and it's kind of a happy medium between an 18 gauge and a 23 gauge tool. So for example, on this sample piece, we showcase 18 gauge holes here, and we showcase 23 gauge holes here. Now obviously we know for an 18 gauge nail, we use that for more structural applications. On a 23 gauge, we want to use that when we want to not be able to see that hole. With a 21 gauge, we're going to just shoot a couple in here for reference. Now you'll notice that it's kind of in between size. So the 21 gauge is actually a slight headed pin. This tool can go all the way up to 2-inch. But it gives a little bit holding power than the 23 gauge, but still a much smaller hole than the 18. So you get that still nice finish. On top of that, this new tool has a couple new features. One of the new things, which is available in our older 650LX, is our anti-dry fire lockout mechanism. So when you're down to about 7 nails, and it's not 0, but 7, the safety will lock so that you don't drive empty holes. And the reason why we want to tell you before it's out is just like when you're driving a car. You don't want to be 0 and not know what to do. Especially if you're up on the ladder and you got a hand on a piece of molding, you want to make sure that you can drive those last fasteners before you take your hand down. Now, the override button here though, when you push that once, they'll allow you to unlock or override that lockout, and now you can drive those last remaining fasteners. The other new feature is our edge guide system. So you see some gradations or ruler here marked in laser engraving. And what I'll do is in the storage area here, I'll take off the edge guide, slip it onto the integrated track on the magazine. I can adjust this to where I want it, lock it in place. By referencing this nylon glide on the edge of the wood, I can guarantee that I'm driving the fasteners in a straight roll, guarantee that I'm going to hit the piece underneath it, minimize blowing out from the side, and work a lot more faster. So this new edge guide system that's found on our new 21 gauge tool was already available last year, but it was only available as an accessory, a retrofit to our older 23 gauge and 18 gauge tools. This is the first time that we actually put it directly onto the magazine of the tool. And you do expect that this will be a standard feature on all future Grex tools as well. Check us out on grextools.com for more information of all of our tools and news and updates.